Hello. Hey you guys. What's racing? Hey Jeanette. Hopefully I'll see some familiar faces. I am probably going to turn or swipe my comments to the side. I haven't been live in a while. Jeanette, say hey. I want to see if I can even see comments first. I haven't been live in like months and months. And yeah, I can see comments. Good morning. I was not nervous at all to do this video until like right now. I just feel like God has given me so much peace, and you know, I was thinking in my head, I was like, dang, I'll be like so nervous to do this video, but I really haven't been until right now, and I'm like, oh, when it actually comes down to it, you press live. So drop hey stranger down in the comments if you are on the replay or if you're watching this here live. Facebook's been super crazy. I know for a lot of you guys the past couple of weeks. I feel like all social media is kind of gone crazy. But I wanted to come on here and share my story because I have lived my life on social media for so many years. For 8 years. 8 years, that's a long time. And some of you guys, I had somebody message me last night and she was like, I love watching your content, so follow you. And she's been following me she's watched my kids grow up. That's how long I've been in the online space and have online businesses for years and years, and my kids have literally grown up here. And so I wanted to share my last 13 months because I wanted, first of all, I think and I hope and I pray that if someone else is going through what I went through, that this will help you. Okay, that this will help you. So my 2 reasons for doing this video is to help somebody that needs this, okay? The other reason is to communicate with those of you guys who have followed me, you know, forever. What the heck is going on? What happened? What are you doing now? Like, what's happening? Because I invited you guys into my life for so long, and then it was like, boom, you're not allowed in my life anymore. So, good morning, Patty. Yay, I can see some familiar faces, so I kind of like ease my nerves. But I also did say, and I want to preface this video, and I put it up in the heading, if you're easily triggered or you got your own issues going on and you feel like you can't contain yourself, just move along. Okay, just move along. Like, the comment section is not a place. Okay. This is, and I want to say this before I tell you my story, okay? This is my story, okay? These are my feelings. These are my opinions. These are events that happened in my life, okay? I want to say that before I go into this. And I am going to talk about the companies that I was with. I will not be naming names, okay? I will not be doing that, but I will talk about events that happened because I think it's important to know, especially, and yes, I'm talking about MLM, network marketing. I absolutely love, how many MLMers, network marketers, social sellers are here? Just put MLM in the comments. I think like everybody. Hey mom, my mom's here. And I know a huge part of my network are social sellers. So again, that's another reason for me sharing this story is also when you're a leader in this industry, a lot of things happen behind the scenes that people don't even know about. And you guys know me, those that have followed me for a long time, you know I don't do drama. I don't come out here and air dirty laundry. I don't talk about people. Like, I keep it moving. And I feel like that has halted me from healing all the way is because I am very, very good at blocking things out. Like, I am an expert at blocking things out. Anybody else on here that's really, really good on blocking things out? Like, something happens, an event happens, I am so good at blocking it out and keeping it moving. Instead of really feeling how that felt and working through my feelings and emotions. And those are things that I've really worked on, even in the past 6 months. And I feel like me doing this video is a part of my healing process of moving on. Keep it moving, right? I'm the positivity queen. And I want to give you guys encouragement, but it's not just, I saw somebody talk about Facebook yesterday, and they were like, oh, I hate Facebook. I love TikTok so much better. Facebook is full of a bunch of fake real life people. And I don't want to be a fake real life person. You guys have seen my highlights of my life, okay? I am going to now share with you what's the opposite of a highlight? Devastation, sadness, betrayal, just all of these feelings that I've had, guilt, just so much, okay? So, like I said, please drop comments. I will read them after this video is over, but I don't want to get sidetracked, okay? So, let's start off with Farmasi, all right? I was at Farmasi, and my MLM career started before that, but this is where this story begins, okay? At Farmasi for 2.5 years, loved Farmasi so much. I was there for 2.5 years, okay? Super successful there. Things started happening there, like website issues, just a lot of other things, not just website issues. I wouldn't have bounced, you know, just for website issues, but a lot of things that just like was unknown to me, and like I wanted stability for my family and like long term, and I let a lot of things get in my head, a lot of people get in my head, my fault, okay? And you know, there were a lot of things I was just like, and I struggled very, very, very much with that decision to leave Farmasi. Very much. I prayed, I cried, I prayed, I cried some more. I didn't eat, I didn't sleep. I prayed and cried some more. It took me weeks to come to that decision. I didn't just decide to jump ship from Farmasi, okay? I actually was speaking with a person from corporate at Vic Beauty, okay? And this was a person, a part of their corporate team, okay, in charge of that. And so it wasn't like in my head, like, oh, I'm just going to go over here to this company. I was speaking with corporate, and I was told, okay, certain things. You know, I had meetings, tons of meetings. That's the things that a lot of people don't see that are in network marketing. When, you know, leaders are looking at companies or things, there's meetings that go on, there's conversations that happen. Like, it's not just oh, I'm going to go over here. Well, I feel like I was very misled in that situation by this person, and I chose to go and help launch this new beauty brand, okay, called Vic Beauty. I chose to go and help them launch and build something, and I saw like so much potential. Like, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now, their products are like good. Their products are so good. I like their products. And when I talked to this person at corporate, I had many conversations, meetings, and I came to the decision I was not going to do it, and I declined their offer and said no. I'm staying at Farmasi. And one of my leaders at Farmasi, I was having conversations with her about, you know, doubts I was having, and, you know, I was very open. Hey, I am looking at this other place, and she knew I was struggling with the decision. A couple of people did, and I said, I've decided not to. I'm going to stay at Farmasi. Okay, so I stayed at Farmasi. 2 weeks later, this person from corporate called me again, and because I was still praying heavily on this, I took that as a sign from God. I was like, dang, like out of the blue, they contacted me again. I was like, wow, maybe that's the sign. I took that as my sign that you need to do this. You need to make a move. And when they contacted me the second time, that's when I decided, I was like, all right, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. So I chose to walk away from Farmasi and relaunch and help Vic Beauty build. Okay? Less than a month after I chose to go to Vic, that person from corporate disappeared. Okay, and my new sponsor at Vic Beauty, well, not my new sponsor, the person I chose to join under at Vic Beauty, it was before Zoom, and she said, oh, hey, so-and-so left. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean so-and-so left? Like, she was like the backbone to the company, I thought. And that should have been my first red flag. I was like, what the heck? And ever since, like, that person left the company, I was like, everything just went crazy and started falling apart. And a lot of unknowns happened. And, you know, the way people were getting paid was not like what I thought. And so I reached out and contacted this person from corporate that brought me into the company, that was no longer with the company. I contacted her and said, hey, would you hop on the phone with me? Like, I just want to, like, have a conversation. And she said yes, and we got on the phone. Again, she was no longer with Vic Beauty. She had left. And so then she divulged to me things about corporate ownership that I had no idea about, that were not good things and character things. And I was like, what? Like, even now I'm like, it's one thing to not know what someone's like, or to not know what a company's like, or to not know, like, I'm saying for her, it's one thing if she didn't know all of these things that were going behind the scenes when she was speaking to me, because I said the number one thing that I am looking for is stability and sustainability. Okay? If you knew in your head that things were a certain way, but you were telling me another thing, like, that's, like, this is someone's life that you're playing with. And I thought one thing, so guess what? I impacted other people's lives because I thought a certain thing. So I brought, you know, other people that messaged me, and they were like, hey, you know, tell me all about Vic. I'm like, it's amazing. Like, it's so great. Like, you got some on videos. I had conversations. Like, I feel like I was very misled and manipulated in that situation. So that caused me, it was like a ripple effect. That caused me to mislead unknowingly other people into a company. And now, please, if you are at this company, there are people that are still there that are thriving and doing great. This has nothing to do with you. I want your business to thrive. I don't care where you're at. Like, I do not care. And if you know me as a person, you know this. I am cheering you on for whatever company you're at. This is my story, okay? My experience. And that is where I was just blindsided, because I made this huge career move, and it turned out to be like not what it was supposed to be at all. And I reached out to the other top leader that was at Vic Beauty. I reached out to her privately, and I voiced my concern to her. I had no idea if anybody else was feeling the same way I was feeling. Like, things were going crazy and people were not going to be making money. So I reached out to her. I never talked to her before, and I reached out to her privately, and I said, hey, this is what I'm thinking. I'm kind of freaking out. Like, what? Like, am I crazy? And she replied to me and said the same thing. She literally said to me, I don't know how my family is going to be able to survive this. And when she said that, I was like, I cannot continue to bring people here and give them hope and facts that I thought were true that are in fact not true. Okay, so I decided to look for something else then. And that's when Tranont came in, because you guys know, like, I love health and wellness. And I will say something else that hurt very, very, very much, and this is where when I should have brought a tissue. I need something. When I decided to leave there, and I know, you guys, that this is like a shirt I slept in. I know that people get videos made about them all the time. Like, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Like, maybe that means like you're actually doing something. But when my sponsor at Vic Beauty, when I left, was no longer in the group, decided to make a video about me to my team and other people, which my mom was there. I saw family there. Like, when I got texts and calls that were like, oh my gosh, the whole video was made about you, and lies, like, it's hard to say, like, I'm not going to defend myself and people can believe what they want to believe. Like, I know the truth. That takes a really big person. And to not divulge, like, everything that I knew, I didn't. Still, I was like, I'm not going to say everything that I know. That hit hard. And what hit even harder were a couple of people that I had worked very, very closely with for years. For years were on that video. This is why I have to do this video, to really feel these feelings and move on, because this happened 13 months ago. But a person that you thought was one way, and then you find out they're not. That's what I'm talking about in this industry. And it's not just in this industry, it's life in general, right? This happens everywhere. It's hard. And that was hard, because I don't care what people that don't really know me, like, I don't care what you say about me. Like, you can't hurt me. I don't care. But it does hurt when it's people that you thought you knew for a while. And even my team at Farmasi, like, when I left, and I understand that this is a business, and I understand when a leader leaves, that other leaders grow a certain way because they're afraid their teams are going to leave too, or certain people are going to leave too to go with that person. I do understand that, because that's happened to me. Like, I understand that. But even my team at Farmasi that I spent almost 3 years with, pouring into, serving, and same with me, right? When I went to Vic, it wasn't the words that were said on that part, it was the words that weren't said. When you pour so much into people and then the next day your name is erased, that was very hurtful. So that was trauma number 2. Trauma number 1, Vic Beauty, the whole thing that went down there. Trauma number 2, my old team, and your name's erased. You don't exist as a human being. I can count on one hand the number of people that can still have a conversation with. I mean, I can still have a conversation with anybody, but I can count on my hand the number of people that just treated me like a human, or that I would even existed. That is what is so crazy to me. Like, insane, because I have people leave all the time. I still talk to them. like you want to go and do whatever. I don't care. You're a human being, and we've spent 3 years building a friendship together. Like, so that was trauma number 2. Okay, I'm jawed up. Let's keep it moving, right? Hold on. Why did I even put makeup on for this? Okay. See, I already feel so much better, like, getting that out. So, that was trauma number 2. Then, Tranont came, I had to make another move, alright? That's when Tranont came into play. And, again, I still love their products. I think corporate is great there. Leadership is good there, even though just a month ago somebody messaged me and was like, I saw somebody make a post about you. I'm like, dang, I must still be doing good. I'm like, people are still making posts. And I understand, like, that will always happen, and that's cool. Like, it's cool. But when I came to Tranont, again, I had a meeting with corporate, and they were like, it's a volume-based company. They were like, if you had this volume there, and you have this and the same amount of volume here, this is what income would be. And I was thinking, dang, like for other people too, like if their team volume was 3,000, let's say at Farmasi or Vic Beauty or wherever, and they did 3,000 at Tranont, like their pay would be like double. But here's the thing, here was my mistake. I took that at face value. Okay? Nobody's fault but my own. I took that at face value. That is in fact not the case. Because at Tranont, at different companies, okay, each product has points, okay? And a lot of people think it's just dollar for dollar. No, each product has points. And so let's say your volume was 15,000. Let's say it was 5,000, okay? And you had 5,000 at Tranont. You'd be making double. Well, not really, because you would have to have triple the volume at Tranont. Does that make sense to you? I know if you're not that deep into it, you're probably like, what? But it's not dollar for dollar. Like, say it's a coffee or collagen or whatever. You get so many points. Just because the collagen's $50, you don't get 50 points to go towards your volume. Okay? So, again, I took that as face value, and Christy said, I said I wasn't going to read comments, but I did catch Christy's. Yes, the points was so small. Yes. Whose fault was that? I listened to some leaders and corporate tell me volume here, volume there, you're going to be paying double, right? Your team's going to get double. So I'm like, dang, like people can get paid like a lot for their efforts. We need to peel back some layers, because actually that's not true. And so, again, these are all things I am so happy and glad that I went through, because I know so much more now about comp plans and corporate and the way things really work, and dollar for dollar and PV and GV and pay and products and warehouses. Like, I'm a true expert now, you guys. Like, I am. And so that's when I was like, this. And then at Tranont, they had convention, and some things changed again, and I was like, I can't do this. Like, I can't do this. And again, if you're at Tranont, your business is thriving, like, go. Like, go, run with it. I've always said, where your passion goes, money flows. All right? I'm not throwing hate. This is my story, my experience. And I know there are people that look to me for advice in joining businesses and things of that sort. And when you're in a position like that, you take things a little more to heart. You take things a little deeper. You take things a little more seriously, a lot more seriously. I take this business very, very seriously. And so from Tranont, that's when LimeLife launched their brand new comp plan. It is so awesome. It's amazing. It's not. Again, this triggers you, keep it moving. It's not. Again, you have a business there, it's thriving. Awesome. But it was not for me, okay? Too many puzzle pieces. I am always looking at businesses. I want to just give you a glimpse into my brain, okay? I'm always looking at businesses as a brand new person that has never done this before. I very rarely look at it as a experienced leader, okay? Because experienced leaders can go in just about anywhere and make it. All right, I went to Vic, made it. Went to Tranont, made it. But I have to look at it as someone brand new, no experience coming in. Can they make money for their family? That's what it all boils down to. Can they, have you looked around? People are struggling, okay? And I thought, I can't keep bringing people in to businesses that I then find out are not what they said they were. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a heavy, 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 heavy burden to carry. Okay? So, there's too many puzzle pieces with LimeLife's comp plan. So I took a step back, was with Melaleuca, which is literally a Patriot shopping club. It's an affiliate. Like, that's what it is. They're not even recognized as a direct sales company. And you just refer people to switch where they're shopping. I saw over 40 customers there. Great place. And also, this was a couple of months ago, did that, right, to keep an income for my family, and just opened up my coaching because that's what I love so much about MLM and network marketing is the coaching, mentoring side of it. I love helping people make money online. Like, I love it. I can wake up and do it every single day because I know how to do it. And I love talking to people. I love helping people. And I like seeing the rewards in their family. Like, I like to get a message and be like, we paid our electric bill. Like, whatever it is. I just really like that. Enjoy it. So I opened up my coaching. I still have private clients in other companies. But there was a little piece of me. I love this industry so much. And I have looked at about 100 companies. So I'm like blue in the face. And I have went through so much the past 13, 14, 15 months, however long it's been. I'm not doing that to myself or other people any longer. And all of this to lead me to what I'm saying. And I didn't want to make a post. I swear I feel like every post now is like a big announcement. Guess where I'm going next? Like every post I see, or a pivot, it's another pivot. Guess where I'm going? I feel like people are like drowning and they're just trying to. David's like, I feel like it's like when you flush a toilet in the funnel, the water goes around and around. It's like people are like just trying to survive. People are just trying to survive. And I chose, because I love this industry so much. It's where I thrive. It's where I'm happy. It's where I can build community and work with like-minded people and help people and touch people and share the gospel and God and Jesus and all of these things. And I chose to go where I know inside and out, and I know that a brand new person coming in with literally no experience can make money to pay some bills. Literally. It's the #1 comp plan I've seen anywhere. It's a lifestyle brand. They have everything. Like literally. You don't like makeup? Like I get so many people that are like, I can't do makeup. Like I'm not good at makeup. Great. This is a lifestyle brand. Okay? And I chose to do this differently this time around. Okay? I did not contact the CEOs. I didn't contact corporate. I got with myself for a really, really long time. This has been months, a really long time. Okay, because I was like, I am not being pressured by CEOs, corporate, other leaders. We want you here. We want to do that. And that is so flattering. It truly, truly is. But I don't want to make a on-the-spot decision, or these quick decisions, or chasing that, or going there, or being told something and finding out later that's not true. Like, and leading these people, or telling people one thing that I think, and then come to find out that that's not the case at all. I didn't want to do that anymore because I was really tired and I was really traumatized, and I am healing now. And so I chose to come to Farmasi. I chose to come to Farmasi and start from zero. And I know that this all happened for a very, very specific reason. Guys, if you're going through something in your life, it's happening for a very, very specific reason. I have learned so much over these past 13, 14 months. Maybe me leaving Farmasi, and not even maybe, me leaving Farmasi for the first time, right? And even when I came back, if you guys saw me, I even joined Farmasi back in April for 24 hours. I wasn't ready. I was not healed. There was too much trauma. But I know that when I left there 13, 14, 15 months ago, it was for a specific reason. Okay, maybe it was to not be under the leadership that I was under. Maybe it was because now a brand new community is going to be built. I am going to be talking to, I am going to be building with, I am going to be partnering with, I am going to be pouring into people that I've never even met before. Or maybe people that I already know, right? But we've been on different journeys, and maybe we're going to meet up again. Like, everything happens for a different reason, but this is different. I am building with joy. I am building with fun, and above all else, being genuine. 100% being open and honest with people and genuine with people. I'm going to tell you like it is. And even if you're looking for another company to join and you ask me, you're like, what do you think? Because I get people that message me all the time. They're like, what do you think about this comp plan? I'm going to tell you, yeah, it's a good option, or no. I probably wouldn't do that. Because I want to save people some of the heartache and hardships that I have went through. I want to save a lot of people from going through that. And so I had to go where I know this place inside and out. I know the owners, I know the corporate, I know the field, I know the products, I know the comp plan inside and out. The comp plan is the best comp plan I've ever seen. You guys, you literally make 50% commissions. We'll do a whole other video on that. There's no puzzle pieces. It is the simplest, not only the best, it is the simplest comp plan I have ever seen. Because even at Tranont, you know, I had people going broke trying to keep their, because you don't even get paid commissions unless you're at 100 PV there. And 100 PV is not just $100. It's like $250 or maybe even more, I don't know. So that's another reason, like, people don't have money right now. So what is a business that they can start for literally dollars and start getting an income? I know what that's like to have nothing. I've been there a couple of times. So I know how to help, grab somebody's hand and help them. Listen, come up with 20 bucks. Let me teach you a way to brand yourself. We're not going to make a list of 100 people. Okay, we're not doing that. You guys know I don't trade on that. I'm going to teach you how to do this online, and we're gonna get your bill paid. We're gonna prevent your electric from getting shut off. We're gonna make your car payment. We're gonna pay for your house this month. Whatever it is, it's not just about Lamborghinis and buying mansions and all the fancy stuff. It's about going to Aldi and getting some groceries. Okay, so that is what I'm doing, and I wanted this video to be here on my feed for when I get people that are like, what happened, what are you doing, I can tag them right here in this video, because I don't want to go through the feelings and emotions every single time. Does that make sense? With every single person. But this was important for me to get this out and say it so I could feel the feelings, the emotions, and literally, like, I'm not going to go back and watch this on replay because I'll probably cry. But you can go back and watch this on replay, and you can probably see, like, my feeling, like, of sadness, and, like, I just comes out, you let it out, take a breath, like, I feel so good right now. This is why I did this video, just to let it out and let you guys know if you're going through something right now. If you're thinking of starting a small business on your own, coming up with your own products, if you're thinking of joining another company, if you're thinking about joining any of the companies that I mentioned, okay, do it. Do it. If you're thinking about something, quit thinking. You have to take action on it. You have to do it. You cannot stay down. If you don't get anything else from this video, if you're going through hell, you got to keep on going. Do not stay down. Do not stay down. You've got to pick yourself up. If you need help, reach out. I will help pick you up. Because I've had to pick myself up from a whole heck of a lot over this past 13, 14, 15 months. Okay? Alright, you guys, I didn't want this video to be too long. But that's what I'm doing. I am beyond excited. I am, again, starting from ground zero, and I'm not scared. Is that crazy of me? Like, am I insane? I'm not scared. I literally feel like God He already knows. He already knows the people I'm going to be working with. He already knows the people that we're going to be serving as a team. Like, this team that we are building now, it's going to be incredible. If you've had bad experiences, let's say you've even had a bad experience at Farmasi, and you're like, oh, there's too much drama, or that person, like, stop. We're in our own lane over here. We're doing our own thing. This is our own mission. Backed by the best vehicle within this industry that's out there. I know that for a fact. Okay, so I'll just leave you guys with that. Again, I'm an open book. Reach out. I'd love to have a conversation with you, even if you're just going through something right now. So that's it, you guys. Thank you for watching this and the next video. We'll do a fun video, the next video, but I am back. I'm back sharing my life with you guys and my kids and our life and what's going on, and having conversations and building community again, and positivity and sharing encouragement, all of the things that I love. I'm back, and we're doing this, and I feel like there's light beaming from my face. I'm really excited. So that's it, you guys.